y'all, come look at this.
Never told your ex.
So I do have an ex that, like, but I was much younger, but I never told him that, like, me and his sister.
His sister?
Yeah. But I was young, like, yeah, so we, and he never knew. To this day, I don't think, unless she told him now, but, like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So were you, like, into her too at the time?
She came on to me, and I never was with a girl then, but she was really pretty, and, like, she was so sweet to me all the time, and I kind of just felt like I'm, like, in the family now, for real, like, you know what I mean? Like,
literally.
Yeah, seriously, no, I really took it like that.
So the street she shall return.
Yeah.
Was him and his sister close?
They were cool. They were like brothers and sisters, you know? It wasn't like they were like enemies or anything, yeah.
Did she have good?
I mean, she was more of the giver. I was more of the receiver. But she did do good. She did.
Who was better in bed?
Her. Yeah, she was definitely better. Like, she was more sensual, more cared. She, like, cared more about, you know?
How do you
And then after that, she would, like, buy me little things, cook for me all the time, like, do, like, little cute stuff like that. And I kind of felt like I was dating both of them at the same time without, like, dating both of them. But, like, I kind of felt like she's, like, my girlfriend, too. We did it more than once. We did it, like, maybe, like, 2-3 times.
While you were still dating her brother?
Yeah.
Do you think he'd, like, how do you think he'd feel if he found out?
I hope he thinks it's hot. I don't know. I think he'd be mad. She's a girl. Does it count?
I don't know, does it?
No. It doesn't count.
Okay. Doesn't count.
No.
And this is exactly what when it comes to these girls for the streets, you guys have to understand they're living under an entire different type of umbrella. But these are girls that's really cool to hang out with, have a couple of drinks with, you and your boys have some fun with. The only problem is you gotta learn not to wipe these girls up. At the same time, this is what we're living in.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Worst thing you do for $1 million?
I mean, I trick myself out. I be my own pimp.
She belongs to the streets.
I don't give a for $1 million. What's the worst thing I do?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things I would do. I suck your daddy. Hole.
I mean, I can't
Like,
do anything. That make me feel bad. What's the worst thing you do for $1 million?
I mean, I trick.
You can't knock her for that. For $1 million, a lot of you dudes, you're gonna sleep with another man. You're gonna do whatever it is for $1 million. People will sell their soul for the dollar. It ain't all look at the woman, she for the streets. No, $1 million, a lot of you guys are gonna do whatever.
Isaac, what do you rate me out of 10?
I'm happily married, so I would not rate you. So.
Okay, so if you had to rate me, if you didn't have a wife, come on.
I have you 1. It's a little desperate, that's why. So. The most important person in my life is my wife. So she's number 1.
So cute. Bless.
Why do all the petite, corny looking women think that they're looking good? She doesn't even have a body, and she's trying to say, rank me on a scale of 1 to 10. Women have really allowed the simps online to bloat their ego into thinking that they're more prettier than what they are, so they feel safe to go around and ask these type of questions. And yes, the guy is married. When you're a faithful man, this is exactly how you're going to respond to girls for the streets. As a man, the more you mature, the less you look at a woman's beauty and you start to pay more attention to her compatibility, which is why the more women walk around dressing sleazy, the less chances they're gonna have for a real man, because there's always the little boy standing around.
One of these. Step 2, you're gonna get a ticket to the Jose Maria Cordova International Airport, Colombia. Step 3, you're going to a bar called Vin Trash on a Tuesday. They host a language exchange. What's that? A language exchange is where you go to learn languages from locals. So people trying to learn English will go there to learn English from English speakers. People trying to learn Spanish will go there to learn Spanish from Spanish speakers. You're gonna walk in, you're gonna buy a beer, leave a hefty tip, and sit down at the English table. Then you're going to help people learn English, and you're gonna learn about the culture and community of Colombia. And in doing so, you're gonna meet a beautiful Latina lady interested in learning English. Then you're going to invite her to La Changra. All of its ingredients are sourced from the Amazon rainforest. A chef disappeared there for 12 years, came back with all these crazy recipes. Every drink is a ritual. The atmosphere is pristine. You might think it sounds expensive. It's not. 5, an evening of whimsical romance where you are courageous in being your true self.
Guys are going through the extents of trying to show other guys how easy it is to get women from other countries. Men, you have to understand, you can go to another country, they're still looking at you as the bag. Most of these girls are not going to like you because you are a decent guy. It doesn't work that way. They see it as an opportunity to take advantage of someone who is desperate. They're already groomed to you coming to the country. That's what makes this passport bro thing kind of like outrageous, because no matter what's going on, you're just proudly showing how much of a simp and trick you really are. If you're gonna do it, there's no reason for you to make videos explaining how easy it is to go to these other countries. When it comes to the Latino community, a Latino woman is going to want to be with a Latino man. If you manage to get a Latino woman, chances are you are getting the bottom of the barrel. That's just how.
What you say?
Do I have a dad?
Why you ask that?
I don't know, but do I have one?
Of course you do.
What's his name again?
His name is Tyrell.
Tyrell?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, does he know I'm really smart, or does he not?
I don't think he knows.
Why? Ever since I tell him I'm really good.
What do you mean?
Tyrell,
What about?
like if I tell him I'm really good, he will trust us, I think.
Jakai, it's not about that. Sometimes adults, even though they're big people, like even though they're adults, they don't do the right thing all the time. And so some dads don't do the right thing, and some moms don't do the right thing. But you're fucking amazing.
Oh, like
And as long as I'm doing the right thing, I'm gonna come to all your games, and I'm gonna go to all your school stuff and all of that.
Yeah, but Mom, some people only have a dad, and some people only have a mom, but some people only have a dad and mom.
Yep.
The sad part about this is that this is what most single parent homes are going to go through, is when that child starts asking, where is my dad? The thing about life is, especially in the black community, it's almost inevitable for the woman to be a single mother. She goes into the situation expecting to be a single mother. She has sex anticipating to be a single mother. But when it comes down to these type of questions, when the kids start asking questions, these are the questions that scar the child. When they start to look at everyone else's life and wonder why their life is like that. They try to take and put the blame on the men, but the women have to be careful with the type of guys that they're sleeping with. See, if it's one or two women that are going through the problem, then we could say maybe it's the man's fault. But when it becomes a culture, then it's mentally ill.
Is that he hired me to find out if you're faithful. I'm a private investigator. So I've been on to you for what, 2 weeks? He's seen every text message that you've ever sent me. In fact, he was texting me on a couple of them. He knows everything.
You do that? Just like that's my
Because you know about my past, now I have trust issues, now I find you here in a hotel room, just like every other one.
He's lying to you. You don't
Really?
understand.
He's lying?
He's lying to you.
Like, tell me, how's he lying?
I love you.
Well, I don't f***ing believe it. If you love me, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here.
I'm telling you, homie, she was only crying because she got caught.
Absolutely right. When it comes to the women don't care about soft men. The quicker guys start to understand that women do not feel sorry for you whenever you're soft, they will cheat on you, they will go to another guy. Stop relinquishing your power. Men make the mistake because you're trying to do too much at the beginning of the relationship to win her over, and not realizing that the harder you work to get her, the harder you're gonna have to keep chasing her throughout the relationship to try to get her to stay faithful. The best thing to do is only go for women that are already moving in your favor. And if a woman is not moving in your favor, it's time for you to upgrade your standards, upgrade your life, so one is attracted. Thank you for watching Anthony Spade Reactions. If you want more reaction videos, make sure you click on the links below in the description and watch my other videos, but also check me out on my second channel, Life with Anthony Spade, so you can watch more daily vlogs of my personal life. Hasta la vista.